Hi everyone, so I'm going to do yesterday's daily lead code challenge question. I did not do it yesterday, so I'm doing it today. And so let's read the question. 150, reverse evaluate reverse police notation. Okay, evaluate reverse police notation. Sorry, excuse me. Cancel. यो आवाज ननिकाल्नु प्लिज मैले हेडफोन पनि लगाएको छैन कि त्यही भएर ओके सो evaluate reverse police notation. You are given an array of strings tokens that represents an arithmetic expression in a reverse police notation. Still streaming. You are given an array of strings tokens that represents an arithmetic expression in a reverse police notation. Evaluate the expression. So if these are the tokens, then I need to if these are the tokens, then so it is like 2 plus 1 multiplied by 3, right? These are the valid operators, and each operand may be an integer or another expression. The division between two integers always truncates towards 0. Division between two integers mean this is, suppose it is 2 3 divided by 2. Division between two integers always truncate towards 0. There will be not any division by 0. The input represents a valid arithmetic expression in a reverse police notation. The answer and the intermediate calculations can be represented in a 32-bit integer. Here we can see the valid operators are okay. So I'll just look at the example. Okay, tokens. I'm a bit distracted right now. So I think that this is reverse police notation, right? So it means that whatever the sign here, we need to do that to the last remaining, right? So if there is 2 1 and then plus comes, so it should be 3 and then 3 and multiplied comes, right? 3 3 is 9. I guess that is the thing here. And if it is 4 13 and 5 and divide, right? So I think that divide, right? So it means that 13 divided by 5, I guess we should do 13 divided by 5. So the last two numbers, whenever I get any operator, then I need to perform that operation on the last two numbers. 13 divided by 5. What is 13 divided by 5? 2 is 10. 2 point something. Always truncates towards 0. Is it 2 only then? Like, my question is, what is 13 divided by 5? Should I take the integer? 13 divided by 5? Is it 2 point something, or is it just 2? Suppose, okay, I'll just say that it is 2, okay? 2 and then plus. So 4 plus 2 is 7. 4 5 6. Sorry, 6. Okay, so it means that it is like I just need to get the, since they are saying that it will always truncate towards 0, so truncate means I think we need to get floor. So suppose if it is 3.6, then since it is truncating, it is just truncating, we are not rounding off. If it said we need to round off, then it would be 4, but since it said just truncate, so I guess it will just be 3 only, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming here. And if we see this one, I only have 7 minutes left, so 10 6 9 3 and plus sign, right? So plus 9 10 10 11 12. and plus and then minus 11 and multiply, right? So multiply 12 multiplied by minus 11. What is 12 multiplied by minus 11? 132 minus 132 then, and division again. 6 division by 100, 6 divided by 100 minus 132, right? Isn't it? Yes, 6 divided by minus 132. So what will be 6 divided by minus 132? 6 divided by 132. It is 0.000 something. So I guess it is negative 0, which is 0, because 6 divided by minus 132, like if the number is small then it will always be 0, right? So it is 0. And division, so multiplication now. Oh no, oh no, yeah, right, 0. So this is fine. I was thinking that okay, I was doing something wrong, but since this is also 0, and then 17 and then plus, so this will be 17 and 5 and then plus, so 17 plus 5 is 22. Yay! So tokens that length, it will only go from 1 to 10 to the power 4, and tokens I is either an operator or an integer from the range minus 200 to 200. That's great. Let's look at the note now. It will be much more clear, these notes, which I did not understand when I was reading. I was more distracted actually. So the valid I mean, you are not distracted if you are into the question, right? So now I'm into the questions. I will not be distracted when reading this language and words. The valid operators are plus, minus, multiplication and division. I only have 5 minutes, by the way. Each operand may be an integer or another expression. The division between two integers always truncate towards 0. There will not be any division by 0. The input represents a valid arithmetic expression. Answer and all calculations can be, oh nice, it's nothing. So like I showed in the example, I can do the same, right? I can just put it in the stack. It is just like an array. So this will be an array, and so put so there will be an array. So there will be put all tokens in an array. We can say stack, but I'm just saying array because this is basically array only. So put all tokens in an array, and if I get any token which is a valid operator, then what I'll do is then just B will be last number and A will be last number, okay? And do A operand B. If result is do A operand B, and then do map the floor of A operand B, and then push the result to array again. Yeah, do this until the last number, and whatever the value is in the array at last, that will be my answer. So let's keep on. For constant token of tokens, I do not have time to think about edge cases. For const token of tokens, const constant token of tokens. operand that has token, then is there any way to convert this string to I think there can be operand map. So if it is plus, then do something. If it is minus, then do something. If it is multiplication, then do something. If it is division, then do something, right? So maybe I can write a lambda function here, right? Function something. So this can be a function. If it is not equal to undefined, then it will be like so if it is like a function, you know, then this will return a function, right? So I can just pass a and b there, and this will be my result, and then whatever is the result, I can just pass the result here. Otherwise, if it is not, then I have to push the token, right? So how can I create a function here like a b? If it is a b, then it will be like a plus b. Something like this. Let's ask ChatGPT. In the map, oh, I can just use that only, AB and AB. Okay, so this is an arrow function. This can be called as arrow function. This part is an arrow function, a concise way to write function JavaScript. Arrow function takes 2 parameters. So what is arrow function? Give example of arrow arrow function. So if it is add is equal to av, so okay, so it only takes argument parameter and returns the result, right? So it takes two parameters and then returns the result. So this is one function. So here it is returning this is a one name and then this is the result. That's great. It's an arrow function. Number into number. So here if I pass the number, then this will return me number times number. So this will return my 1 2 3 things like that. Okay, then that's nice. They are saying that I do not even need anything. I do not need a semicolon. A minus b, a multiplied by b, and a divided by b. They are saying that there is no division by 0, so that should be good. And operand map, this is the function, so I'm just calling the function. I can just call like that, right? Because that is a function. Add is a function. Yes. And at last return result. At last return stack 0. Okay, so whatever is remaining in the stack. This question cannot be this easy. What's happened? Unexpected string. Oh. Output is 63, which is very funny. So let's look at the result. Console.log token a b result. So token is 2 up to first 1 plus. So plus. Oh, I also need to pop. Stack that push. Oh, it is already popping. Actually, I need to pop. No, I do not need to do anything. 2 1 and then there is plus, right? So if there is plus, then it will be plus 2 and 1. Oh yeah, yes. Math a plus b. So I should send a number. Number a and number b. What? Even if I put number a and number b. Oh, number a. It says number. And 6 9 3 plus 19 11 12 minus 1 multiply 12 minus 11 and minus 132, right? And divide 6 minus 132 and minus 1. Divide 6 minus 132 and minus 1. Why is the result minus 1 here? Why is 6 divided by minus 32 minus 1? Here, see? This is where everything is wrong. Why 6 divided by minus 32? -1. Floor. What does floor mean? Okay. Only because it is, I think floor is, since it is negative, right? So it should also be math.x actually. Okay, I got it. So if any number is negative, then absolute. So this is what uh, changes, right? Hmm. Oh, I cannot do absolute every time. If result is less than 0 and greater than -1, then result should be 0, right? Minus, oh, not -1. Yeah, I did not do this. Division between two integers always wrong. Division between two integers always truncate towards 0. I need to think about this properly. What does this mean? The division between, oh my god, I've spent such a long time for this question. The division between two integers always truncates towards 0. The division between two integers always truncates towards 0 means I don't even know what this means. What does this mean? Oh, there is trunk as well. It means that when one integer is divided by another, any fractional part of the result is discarded and the result is truncated or cut off towards 0, right? That's what I thought. 7 by 2.33, so when truncated towards 0, the result will be 2, right? So the result is 2 because it is truncated. And minus divided by 3, minus 2.33, the result will be truncated to 0, so it will be -2. And minus 2.333 will also be -2. 2.333 will be 2. It will be truncated towards 0. It means that cut off towards 0. This means the result is rounded towards 0 to the nearest integer. One integer is divided by 0, then result is truncated or cut off towards 0. I only knew about floor. So floor means rounds a number down to the nearest integer, right? For 5.9 towards 0, it would be 5, and truncating 2.3. Actually, the problem is that I do not even know what floor does, right? Truncation towards 0 is similar to taking ceiling. Ceiling number rounds a number up to the nearest integer. However, since we are dealing with negative numbers, up means it context towards 0. What is floor and ceiling? So floor means rounds a real number down to the nearest integer less than or equal to x. So floor of 3.7 will be 3. Floor of minus 3.7 will be minus 4. Rounds on to the nearest less than or equal to x. Okay, minus 3.7 less is minus 4, so makes sense. And ceil is short for rounds a real number x up to the nearest integer greater than or equal to x. Yeah, ceiling 3.7 would be 4, and ceiling minus 3.7 will be nearest integer less than or equal to x. And the minus 3.7 will be minus 3, so that is the floor. So if in the number line there is 3 and 4, and wherever the number line is, whenever the floor means the nearest integer, and if it is negative, then if wherever the value is, it will be the nearest less integer, right? So it will go towards minus 4. So there is math.trunc as well. So if it is minus 4.9, it will be minus 4. Parts of the decimal, where the number is. If it is 4.9, then 4. Oh, so if it is, what will math.trunc minus 0.00001 do? Will written minus 0. Okay, so what we need is math.trunc here, because that's what they are saying, right? Truncate, always truncate towards 0. Always truncate towards 0. Process is done in the direction towards 0. Obviously, I mean, it should work, right? Because process is, it is done truncated towards 0, right? So it means that if it is minus 3, suppose if a number that is between 3 and 4, okay, then if there is any number between 3 and 4, since we are truncated towards 0, then it will be 3, right? I mean, any number between 3 and 4, if it truncates towards 0, then it should return 3. Suppose if there is minus 4 and minus 3, minus 4 and minus 3, so any number between minus 4 and minus 3, and number between minus 4 and minus 3, what will be the number between minus 4 and minus 3? Number between 3 and 4 would have been 3.1 up to 3.9, right? So it will be 3, and here it will be minus, so it should decrease, right? Minus 3.9 and minus 3.1 at last. So truncating towards 0 means it will just truncate 9 and it will return 3. Yeah, so it should good. Truncate should work. Okay, so that was what I was missing, this math.trunc, and this does a great job here. I don't need this. Okay, this is great. So the major issue I had was not understanding this problem. I mean, in the initially I understood this, that I thought that okay, this is just truncating towards 0 just means that if it is 3.1 then I just need to truncate it to the floor, I thought. But I think with this question the concept of floor and ceiling is also more clear to me. Floor just means um, taking the integer less than the decimal, less than the number, less than or equal, right? So if it is, like I said, 3.1 something, 3.1 to 3.9, then it will be 3. So it's just like going towards the 0. And if it is minus 3.9, less than this is minus 4, right? So the answer will be 4. So that's where I was confused. I thought that floor will always return this 3 even if it is negative, but no, truncation will do that, but floor will not return this, because floor will return the nearest integer less than equal to number. It will always go towards the left. It is 3.1, then it will go left. 3, it is less. Minus 3.9, what is the less number? Minus 4. So yeah, I should take this in account. Okay, so this was yesterday's question. Now I'll do today's question. This is today's question. Okay, I'll just immediately start doing another question. Thank you for watching.